A lot of bad things happened. Nobody anticipated this happening. Nothing about it makes any sense. It would seem that the major participants have insider knowledge that the rest of us lack. This may very well be the turning point in crypto's whole history. However, what am I really referring to? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. The whole cryptocurrency market has been mired in muck as of late, as we have discussed in our earlier films, due to the German government's enormous Bitcoin sell-off. More over half of their reserve was crammed into this current one. Yes, I understand. The buying frenzy is coming to an end. Fortunately, I had anticipated that this carnage would keep destroying our portfolio. Consequently, how should we interpret this? Could we finally be seeing a market rebound as this intense selling pressure begins to subside? Sure, I suppose so, but I'll get to it in a while. People are also beginning to feel somewhat more positive, which is obvious. We need to see some green on the charts soon. Can we see a change in the market sentiment from fear to optimism right now? Absolutely not. Something bizarre occurred just as we were beginning to glimpse some light in the darkness. Ethereum whales, the mysterious crypto industry heavy hitters, have jumped on board. An anonymous whale that has been hiding out for over 6 months has reportedly dumped over 7,000 Ether, valued at over $21 million, into the Kraken market, according to on-chain statistics from Spot on-chain. Furthermore, this isn't an arbitrary action. When you add cryptocurrency to an exchange, it usually means you want to sell it. Whoever timed their withdrawal so precisely must have been keeping a close eye on the market. They invested in the start of 2023, when the market was still turning around, and they're now getting out with a whopping 149% return, maybe about $13 million. Personally, I think it is a ridiculous gain. Just one thing, however, what the fuck is happening here? We received some extremely fascinating information about the Ethereum whales today, which goes against their market moves. Ethereum potential investment funds that are about to be approved. Several spot Ethereum ETFs seem to be nearing SEC approval. Notable names such as Vanek and 21 Shares are making every effort to get their applications approved. These revisions are primarily procedural, according to Bloomberg's Eric Balchunas, so those ETFs might be released to the market at any moment. At this point, it all becomes puzzling. Why would a huge Ethereum whale choose to sell their holdings at this point, when Ethereum is experiencing so much good momentum due to possible ETF approvals and the markets gradually rebounding from the Bitcoin sell-off by the German government? Is it possible that something more substantial is at work here? Is it possible that the major players have inside information that the rest of us don't have, even if we're all getting excited about the impending Ethereum ETFs and the possibility of a market recovery? Is it possible that behind the scenes, there is a secret game being played out? We seem to be standing at a pivotal juncture. A tide of optimistic thinking is now flowing in one direction, powered by the possible green light for Ethereum ETFs, which would unleash a wave of institutional investment and ignite a fresh bull run. Contrarily, there are these enormous Ethereum whales that are selling off their holdings at an odd hour. Is market manipulation taking on here? Do you think these whales are attempting to set up a bear trap by making us believe the market is about to crash before the actual rise starts? It's almost like they're seizing the opportunity presented by the market's confidence. Perhaps it's all a fluke, or perhaps they're trying to shore up their profits before the action heats up. The major players appear to be one step ahead all the time. Isn't that interesting? What role, if any, may this drama play in preparing Shiba Inu for its next move, given that it is based on Ethereum? Is the whale's departure an indication that Ethereum is in for further volatility? It must be an intriguing and nerve-wracking time for holders of both Shiba Inu and Ethereum. But this is only scratching the surface. The crypto beaches are being rocked by yet another wave, which is adding to the chaos. Ethereum is in the middle of a storm after legendary trader Peter Brandt cast harsh criticism on the platform. In response to Brandt's post, Urgunt, creator of Sifin Online, attacked Bitcoin, calling it a toy for whales and hailing Ethereum as the genuine article. And how did Brandt react? Downright unflattering. With those 3 mounds of feces, he effectively wrote Ethereum out. His clout in the trading community may influence market sentiment, even when it may not seem important. The community feels the effects of a prominent figures like Brandt's strong declaration. So, how does this impact Ethereum from our perspective? Well, dissenting opinions from powerful figures may cause investors to lose faith, which in turn causes price drops and further volatility. As investors and traders respond to these prominent ideas, Ethereum may face challenges in the future. Also, any disruption to the Ethereum ecosystem will have an effect on Shiba Inu since it is constructed on the Ethereum blockchain. It's a stark illustration of how rapidly public opinion may change and how interdependent all these digital assets are. Even if Brandt's remarks are only another perspective, the market often responds in surprising ways. Those of you who own Shiba Inu should keep a careful eye on this. However, we still don't get the answers we were hoping for because of all this. For Ethereum-based enterprises like Shiba Inu, the impending launch of the Ethereum ETF is sure to be a game changer. A prosperous Ethereum ETF may attract a flood of new investors to the ecosystem, and the links between Shiba and Ether are strong. Envision if the Ethereum ETF receives as much attention as the newly authorized Bitcoin ETFs. Potentially enormous amounts of institutional capital might flood the market, increasing demand and, in turn, the price of Ethereum, which would have far-reaching consequences for Shiba Inu. But the bad news that we've already covered cannot be disregarded. Strategic sales by large investors and conflicting opinions from powerful people. How are these market makers more knowledgeable than us? Why are they making a sale right now? Do they fail to see the bigger picture when it comes to the Ethereum ecosystem's future because they are too preoccupied with the market panic? Is anything else going on? Although it's a complicated picture, the Ethereum ADA's ability to trigger a bullish wave is quite appealing. Shiba Inus may reach new heights if the ETF performs as predicted, which would lead to a dramatic increase in the value of Ethereum. A resurgence of investor confidence, stronger trade volumes, and greater liquidity may all be good things for the ecosystem. Over the last 24 hours, Shiba Inu has shown a positive rise of 3% in the daily period. For the time being, its price movement has leveled off. This serenity, nevertheless, is deceiving. Something major may be about to happen, and the wait may be long. When market volatility ends and stability returns, it's usually a hint that big changes are on the corner. Is everything settling down now? And with the cryptocurrency community gearing up for the launch of the Ethereum ETF, maybe it's just the beginning of a rise. In my opinion, this stability might serve as a springboard. Shiba Inu could be preparing for a big shift, what with all the good vibes around the ETF announcement. What happens next in the market might tell us a lot about our future, so we need to keep a careful eye on it. Thus, the forthcoming Ethereum ETF remains a ray of hope for certain individuals, despite the fact that there will undoubtedly be obstacles and unknowns in the future. If this is true, then exciting times may be on the horizon for Shiba Inu owners. So, what are your thoughts on the matter? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.